What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here on the Level Up channel, and today we are here to react to A Quiet Place Day 1, the official movie trailer. Now, I saw that this trailer did drop just earlier today, which is kind of interesting because I heard that its initial launch was going to be during the Super Bowl. It's probably honestly a lot better that they released it now, because now we can get the full 1 minute and 38 version, whereas with the Super Bowl, it's probably going to be like trimmed or condensed down into like probably 30 seconds. Y'all know how much them fucking Super Bowl commercials are. But I am a bit upset a couple of things learning about this movie. I haven't even watched the trailer yet, but before going in, I have heard that we're not actually going to be following the original family of the other two movies, but however, like a spin-off of like totally different characters and their experience with the incident once, you know, the meteor shower starts to begin and the aliens come to Earth or whatever the fuck they are. They're ugly as hell anyway. Spooky too. Creepy even, some might even say. And then I guess it starts from those main characters on from day one until who knows? Hopefully they make it. I got a little bit more of information into this movie, but let's not waste no more time. We'll wait till the very end, go over a couple of things in the trailer and explain this movie a little bit further. So let's not waste no more time. If you could please leave that like, comment, and subscribe, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. Without any further ado, let's get into the official trailer. Day 472. Look at that view. I'd shit myself, honestly. Fuck that. Now, in the beginning of the trailer, we do get like the day 472, where it does flash us just a brief moment of the family that we grew to all kind of love. I love the other movies. I really enjoyed them, honestly. And I'm somebody who fucking hates scary movies, like with a passion. But for some reason, when I saw the first one, I was scared out of my fucking mind, but I finished it and I loved it. So I had to watch the second one. Needless to say, I love the family and I love the movies. But I love how it shows us the family for just a brief moment and then kind of goes back to day one to show that there is that disconnect and no relevance to the family at all, but just kind of giving us that brief moment of actually seeing them to show like kind of where everything all started when it comes to the story. Now, obviously this movie's taking place in what looks like New York City, which is kind of giving me like those first Cloverfield vibes, kind of. I mean, that's just kind of what these monsters remind me of, honestly, if we're being completely honest, was the monsters that were like in Cloverfield. But we do get the shot of the main character, which I hate mispronouncing fucking names, so I hope I say this correctly. I apologize. Lupita Nyong'o, whose character's name in the movie is going to be called Sam. She looks up, and then we get the shot of the aliens, the same meteor shower that we got and saw in the first movie of A Quiet Place when they're at the baseball game, and it crashes right in the middle of fucking town, and the aliens waste absolutely no goddamn time and start harvesting on all the human beings in goddamn New York City. Is it just me, or does fucking everything happen in New York City? Every goddamn movie, every superhero movie, every scary movie, every fucking monster movie, Spider-Man, all that shit. Everything bad happens in New York City. I hope everybody's okay down there. I'm surprised y'all survived and made it this long. Now, really quickly, I want to go back. Already, I've been seeing all over like TikTok and just kind of news surrounding this movie Everybody's kind of pointing out the cat that Sam is holding, asking if the cat's gonna hopefully survive in this movie. If all comes to worse, you know exactly what you have to do with that pet in order to survive. I'm using that motherfucker as bait. It's either him or me, okay? He's got 9 lives. He's got 9 chances. He may die once or twice and escape. I've only got 1 life. There is no resurrection for me. He gets slaughtered by that thing. He's got 8 lives left. But no, seriously, like, people are going absolutely fucking nuts hoping that this cat survives and doesn't die. Fuck that. Fuck PETA. Fuck all that stupid tree huggers shit. If he dies, he dies. You hope not, but if it happens, it happens. And what's crazy is in this movie, it's going to be really, really interesting in a sense that when we saw the other family, they were already kind of, like I said, everything kind of starts for them at the baseball park. We get a couple of minutes of that initial day 1 scene for them, but then it flashes forward to where they're already in deep into everything that's going on, like 200 days or something like that. And so we get to see them already having this shit figured out. They already knew sign language from their deaf daughter. So they were kind of built to survive and communicate quietly and just adapt it as they went. In this case, it's in New York City, probably the loudest city on goddamn earth. There is no quietness here. It's just like one of the other cities that doesn't sleep, right? That's the nickname for it. That in Vegas. We're going to see from day 1 what it was like for people who didn't know what the fuck to do. They didn't know to be quiet. They didn't know that that was their one chance of survival. So it's going to be interesting to see how this actually goes for people who didn't have a lick of sense of what the fuck was going on, and some random aliens just fucking crash landed, and now they have to figure this shit out all on their own. Like, look at this shit. Who's supposed to stay quiet during this whole goddamn movement? Even if nobody was making a fucking sound, there's way too many people walking at one time for the aliens not to fucking go stupid. And on another note, isn't this an alien right fucking here? Why the fuck isn't he eating? It is. Look at him. He was moving. Now, surely these goddamn people aren't moving that goddamn quietly that he can't hear them. I know he can fucking hear them. There's no goddamn way. None of these people are looking up. They're freaked the fuck out, but maybe they don't know he's here yet. But why is he just creeping up on their ass? These guys have showed many times throughout this trailer, they ain't wasting no time. When they're hungry, they hungry. It's going to eat your ass up without any consent. It's kind of fucked up, honestly. Now, another thing I did notice throughout this whole trailer is I hope they're not just fucking teasing us and they're going to stay true to their word. When I say that, it looks like we get lots and lots of interaction with these unidentified creatures, where in the last few movies, you only get like a handful of interaction between them and the characters. But it looks like in this movie, we're going to get a whole lot of interaction. Again, it's day 1. There has to be a whole lot of interaction. They don't know to stay quiet yet. They're just going day by day, wondering how the hell and what the fuck they need to do to survive. Now, what's crazy is that when we do get this little interaction here, we do get a shot of Desmond Honsho. Honsho? I'm fucking terrible with names. He shows up and he was actually in the second Quiet Place movie. And so it's crazy to see like where it all started for him, because we see where in A Quiet Place 2, we see where he ends up. It's just, and for me, it's insane to see where it kind of all started. It's the little small details. This is that connection to this character, or a character that you maybe liked in the previous movies that we now get to expand on even further and grow a little bit closer to in spin-off prequels such as this. And it's not directly a prequel, but in a sense, it's a prequel. Again, it's considered as a spin-off. But this is occurring before the other 2 movies. To me, this is just a prequel, not a spinoff. But just a little bit of information there, guys. A Quiet Place, day 1. Let me know down below if you guys are going to be checking this out. I am for sure going to be checking this movie out. Again, terrified of fucking scary movies, but I got to set aside the bitch within me and go see this movie in theaters, in XD, with my popcorn. I can't honestly wait. And in fact, it does actually look like it is set to release June 28th, 2024. So just within a matter of months. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Just a little bit of breakdown. I haven't heard too much because I don't want to give up too much for those who maybe haven't seen the other movies and want to see them before they actually go to see this movie. If you haven't seen them, I definitely recommend it. Again, A Quiet Place, day 1. I'm going to be checking out. Let me know down below if you're going to be checking out. Also consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.